foreign check that Antonio hath, a ship of rich landing, wrecked on the narrow seas, the Goodwin. I think they call the place a very dangerous, fatal, and flat place, where the carcasses of many tall ships lie buried. As they say, it's my gossip, reported to be an honest woman of her word.
I would she were as lying a gossip in that it ever kidnapped Ginger, or made her neighbors believe she wept the death of her third husband. But it is true, without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of talk, that the good Antonio, the honest Antonio, oh, that I had a title enough to keep up his company.
Come, the full stop.
Ha! What sayest thou? Why, in the end he's lost a ship.
I would it might prove the end of his losses.
Let me say amen, betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. How now, Shylock, what news of the merchant?
You know, none so well of you, of my daughter's flight.
That's certain. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings she flew withal.
And Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was fledged. And then it is the complexion of them all to leave the dam.
She's damned for it.
That's certain, if the devil may be her judge.
My own flesh and blood to rebel.
I'd have parted old carrion, rebels these years.
I say, my daughter is my flesh and blood.
There is more difference between thy flesh and hers, between jet and ivory, between your bloods than there is red wine and reddish. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonia have any loss at sea or no?
There, I have another bad match, a bankrupt, a provincial, who dare scarce show his head in the Rialto, a beggar, that was used to come upon smug at the mart. Let him look upon his bond. He was wont to call me a user. Let him look upon his bond. He was wont to lend money for a Christian courtesy. Let him look into his bond.
Well, I am sure if he forfeits, thou will not take his flesh. What's that good for?
To make fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. He hath disgraced me and hindered me $500,000, laughed at my losses, mocked at my gains, scorned my nation, thwarted my bargains, cooled my friends, heated thine enemies. And for what reason? I am a Jew. Have not a Jew eyes? Have not a Jew hands? Dimensions, senses, organs, affections, passion? Fed with the same food, hurt with the same weapons, subject to the same disease, healed with the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is? If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do you not laugh? If you poison us, do we not die? If you wrong us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew wronged a Christian, what is his humanity? Revenge. If a Christian wronged a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? Why, revenge. The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction.
Gentlemen, my master, Antonio, is at his house, and desires to speak with you both. We have been looking up and down for him.
Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched, unless the devil himself be a Jew.
How now, Tubble? What news from Giona? Hast thou found my daughter?
I often came where I did hear of her, but cannot find her.
Why, there, a diamond gone. Cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. The curse never fell upon our nation until now. I never felt it till now. 2,000 ducats in that, and another precious, precious jewel. I would my daughter were dead at my feet, and the jewels in her ears. Would she have pierced at my feet, at my foot, and the ducat in her coffin? No news of them? Why so, and I know not that spent in this search. Why thou lost upon loss, grief gone with so much, and so much to find the thief, and no satisfaction, no revenge, nor no in luck stirring but the lights on my shoulders. No sights but my breathing, no tears but my shedding.
Yes, other men will have ill luck too, Antonio, as I heard in Giona.
What? Ill luck?
Hath an Argosy cast away, coming from Tripolis.
Thank God. Is it true? It's true?
I spoke with some of the other sailors who escaped the wreck.
I thank thee, good Tubble. Good news. Ha! Where? In Giona?
Your daughter spent in Giona, as I heard in one of my night 80 ducats.
Thou sticketh a dagger in me. I shall never see my gold again. fourscore ducats at a sitting? Fourscore ducats?
There came divers of Antonio's creditors in my company to Venice. That swear he cannot choose but break.
I am very glad of it. I'll plague him. I'll torture him. I am glad of it.
One of them showed me a ring that he had for your daughter up before a monkey.
Out upon her, thou torturest me, Tubble. It was my turquoise. I had it of Leah when I was a bachelor. I would not have given it for a wilderness of a monkey.
But Antonio was certainly undone.
Nay, that's true. That's very true. Go, Tubble. Be me an officer. Beseech him a fortnight before. I will have the heart of him if he forfeit. I can make that merchandise. I will. Go, Tubble. Meet me at our synagogue. Good, go, Tubble. At our synagogue.